I'm feeling the anger coming back. Hey, Andrew. Checking in again. Why? Why did you think this was good game design? What the fuck? Huh? It literally didn't do an attack. Why did Panda Barrier go away? What the fuck? There's no reason for that to have happened. It says 3 turns. Why does the game literally lie to you? Fuck, I need to stop trying to hit that last one. It means fuck all. Hey, can we try...
Finish!
that? Whoa. Alright. What did that do? Literally nothing. So we do actually have to do the fight. Which is... honestly, not ideal. 'Cause it sucks. That didn't feel like a hit to me, but okay. I'll accept that, because that's in my favor for once. Not gonna question the fact that the not gonna question the fact that the hitbox on that is a lot bigger than it really reasonably should be.
Let's drop the bass.
That was fine, I guess. The fine attack. Minigame's a bit in-depth for what it does, but whatever. That can be said for literally every minigame in this game. Why do I have to do a minigame for an attack that does fuck all for damage, right? That's like the basic recurring thing that I think every single time I do an attack. Or do a new minigame. Like here I am. I have to do this 9 times. That's gonna do like 10 damage, 9, and oh, I do have a heal that only targets one ally. Very helpful, thank you. Thank you, Allinsons, for being so generous and giving me a heal in an RPG. Very considerate of you. Wow, it's kind of like... Combat's kind of meaningless if you just do, like... Panda, huh? Like, the threat kind of just goes away? Is that the intent? Did you mean for that to happen? Or was that an accident? I'm gonna assume it was an accident, because, like, you don't seem to have thought out most of the gameplay elements of this game, Andrew. Or, I guess you probably didn't make the gameplay elements, did you? You wrote the game. I don't actually know the full extent of your role on the game. Did you make the game? Did you... I mean, I imagine your brother probably did a good amount of it, right? Is he watching too? It'd be cool if he was watching too. Hey, this sucks. I know I've said that quite a bit throughout this session. This sucks. It is not fun to make every single enemy and boss in your game just a damage sponge. It's not good. It's not good design, guys. Like, honestly. Especially when they continue to be damage sponges regardless of how high the character's levels get. Like, you've just made leveling completely pointless at that point. Like, why would I fucking bother if the enemies are just gonna constantly scale with me? It just... And I get, like... I guess in a comment somebody mentioned, oh, you have to be a certain level to get, like, the true ending of the... Or get the ending of the game. Is that the way that you got around that? Got around leveling being, like... fucking pointless? Did you just lock the ending behind leveling to encourage people to do it? Otherwise, they wouldn't actually be able to beat the game? Was that the thing? Because you realized that enemies that scale with you makes leveling unfulfilling and borderline unnecessary? Or was that just random circumstance? Like, it seems like you did that on purpose. Then again, implying that you did anything in this game on purpose. Generous. Because if you did anything on purpose, I imagine you would have, on purpose, made a better game. It doesn't make intelligent people who play it fucking miserable. And at this point, yeah, that's basically my assumption. The people who like this game are just dumb. Oh, I didn't do the... I didn't even see that the panda barrier wore off. The game didn't tell me. Did it? Did I just not paying attention? Or did the game just not bother telling me that happened? I feel like the game didn't bother telling me that happened. Am I right? Am I getting too wrapped up in my rambling to, like, notice that sort of stuff? This is... You can just do that. Huh? That is just a thing. Like... How is that good? How is it good that for literally every other enemy in the game, their attacks have a minigame where you can, like, defend or dodge the attack, but then you do a boss with a attack that is completely unavoidable. Like, you're literally just forcing me to use Panda Barrier, right? Like, that's what you're doing. You're not giving me the option to do that. Because I have no other way of mitigating that damage and do damage of my own to beat the boss. So did you specifically design... Okay, Vela's just dead. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is to be done about that when... every turn she's just gonna die? I guess we could... try... Do I have a full heal or anything? Wow, I like how going to the top and pressing up doesn't even take you to the bottom. Why would it? Why would this game offer even the slightest bit in, like, quality of life to, like, improve the play experience? They don't care. Did you want, like, I'm going back to this. Did you want your game to be miserable to play? Was that the point? Did you do that on purpose? I don't know. It's like... This game is bad in such a way that I can only think that it was done on purpose. And I sincerely have to question why, if it was on purpose, you would make your game completely unenjoyable so nobody wants to fucking play it. What do you get out of that? I mean, I guess you get their money either way if they buy it, but, like, nobody's gonna buy it after word of mouth happens, right? So you're just fucking yourself. I don't understand what you tried to do.
Trick shot.
I don't get it. How is that not a death? Was I supposed to lose here? Considering the enemy literally started with an attack that took everybody down to 1 health, I feel like I might have been meant to lose this. Unless the game really did want me to use Panda Barrier every single fucking turn.
How did you defeat the Great Spirit Being?
We're tough, I guess.
Okay, guys, please just relax. Let me know how this all happened. When did you first meet the Soul Survivor?
Does that matter?
Days ago, the Great Spirit Being dropped his keys. I picked them up, and ever
He
since,
dropped...
I've been doing his bidding.
Why do the entities have
Doing
keys?
bidding? The Soul Survivors aren't some Saturday morning cartoon villains. They wouldn't ask you to help them with some evil plan. I'm going to go ahead and assume you just picked up the keys and carried them around pretending to be its evil minions. Okay, you can go.
Did
Why
we
would
get
Soul
the
Survivors
keys?
Be driving around an android?
It kind of makes the Soul Survivors significantly less intimidating to think about it dropping its keys.
What the hell is going on here?
Let's go to the van. Maybe once we open it up, we can find some clues.
I am perplexed. Oh god, no. Oh no.
I started to question my actions.
For the first time in your entire life.
Why was I so convinced finding this android was such a good thing? Why was I putting myself in danger like this?
'Cause you're unstable.
A lot of times I felt like I was an airplane circling the landing strip waiting for clearance, waiting for a purpose. Maybe I was Alex, android hunter. No, that didn't make sense.
No.
Alex, soul survivor hunter? Still not right.
No, you're a completely unremarkable white man who's going to amount to nothing. Because you offer society nothing of value.
Masterful creation. Smooth plastic skin. Slick curves.
I don't...
Perfectly sculpted face that reminded me of one of the anime girls.
It's especially creepy to hear Alex say these lines when you keep in mind that Chris Niosi voices him and he's a fucking sex pest. Fuck this game.
Anything interesting?
She's incredible.
Incredible.
What do you want from me? Huh? Pardon? What? Excuse me? What's happening? Why are we Doctor Whoing? What the fuck is... Wait, what? Huh?
Hello, Alex. My favorite soul. I must thank you for coming to retrieve me.
What's happening?
I imagine you are wondering who I am, why I know your name, and where we are going. I think it is necessary that I first introduce myself. I am the Essentia 2000. I am an android, made from 2-part epoxy resin and melamine. My consciousness is natural, but my physical form is man-made. I exist in all realities simultaneously, and can account for all parallel versions of my soul. Now, for the question that is burning away at you the most. How do I know your name? You and I have met time and time again. We are soulmates, in the true sense of the word. This is the part where you say,
I've never met you before,
and then silently add,
except in my dreams.
this can and will be explained.
What?
Many months ago, you had the pleasure of making the acquaintance of a Miss Semi Park. Semi had begun the process of leaving her physical form behind. When you met her, she had already made up her mind to leave her body and enter into the place between places, the soul space. You disrupted her transition. Shortly after, you witnessed 2 soul survivors taking her away. Those 2 entities were that 2/3 of her soul that had transitioned. 2 injured parts that hadn't begun to heal. Now you are thinking,
How can you possibly know all this?
I was there. I am Semi. And Semi is me.
Oh, fuck off. Okay. So here is where I go, a bit mad again. Because I hoped that Alex meeting Bella would get him off of Sammy. And I hoped Alex meeting this android would get him off of both Bella and Sammy. Instead, my brain is like struggling to process this. Andrew Allenson became obsessed with the mysterious death of a young woman to the point that he put her in his game. He then started her off as a love interest for his self-insert protagonist, and then had him back off a little bit because a new love interest android character was introduced. And then he made the allegory for the dead woman that he became obsessed with, an android who is in fact his self-insert protagonist's love interest. That's what has happened here. That is, I don't know how to parse this. I know it's fucked up. I know I don't like it. But what? Let's just...
When one soul leaves a reality, another can freely enter. The only requirement necessary is having some relation to the departing soul, whether it's being a parallel version of the departing, or having an emotional connection to the departing. When Semi left your reality, I entered. Before that, this physical form was destroyed, captured, and held prisoner by the two entities that you just defeated in combat.
2? I just defeated 1.
Ever since then, I had tried to return, but as my physical form still held trace amounts of my consciousness, I had to wait until Semi, this reality's version of me, died or escaped into the soul space. Upon her voyage into the void, I entered, and I followed you home. I lived with you for weeks. As
Oh,
I gained my
it's... okay.
Finally, I was able to appear to you and guide you to the radio tower. I
Right.
needed you to find my physical form so that I could speak with you.
So what's...
But
like...
what did...
why? Why? No, Alex,
What does that have to do with my physical form?
you should be asking why.
I'm glad to see you are keeping up with all of my robotic exposition. I am the Essentia 2000. I am Sammy Park. I am Oda Kreutzer, Ayla Albert, Cernya Yamama. I am Vela Wild, Beta Himura, and many more.
But...
I
Yeah.
do not mean to imply that I go by all of these names and that I happen to share the name of two women in your life. I am explicitly saying that I am them, and they are me.
So...
You're gonna have to explain how this is all possible.
First, I will begin with the dreams you had of me. As a spirit, we are not restrained by physical barriers. However, without a body, it is impossible to astral project. When you slept, I was able to enter inside of your vessel and use it to launch my spiritual form out into the world to seek my physical body.
Wait, hold on. Okay, no. That doesn't make sense. If you're Semi Park, and you're Vela Wild, and you're Bera, the girl that was Chandra's friend, you can't be here, because Vela's here. Bera is assumedly here. I mean, I guess Vela left at a different universe. Vela came, but then you wouldn't be able to come because another Vela would be here. There can only be one. Like, you don't make sense. Within the rules that you have contrived for this narrative, your existence in this space doesn't make sense and instantly breaks those rules. I don't... What?
I am sorry that
I get that you're trying to do, like,
but it was the only way to reclaim my body
egg
and make
theory
physical contact with
of the
you.
universe, that sort of thing, but you're doing it poorly.
By now, you...